environmental pollution can be defined as any undesirable change in physical, chemical, or biological characteristic of any component of the environment, that is, air, water, soil, which can cause harmful effects on various forms of life or property. Then what is pollution? The term pollution can be defined as influence of any substance causing nuisance, harmful effects, and uneasiness to the organisms. And at last, what is pollutant? Any substance causing nuisance or harmful effects or uneasiness to the organisms, then that particular substance may be called as pollutant. Now let us see what are the types of pollution. There are 5 types of pollution, that is air, water, noise, nuclear and soil pollution. What are the types? Air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution, nuclear pollution and soil pollution. So these are the types of pollution. So friends, once again let us see what is air pollution. What is air pollution? Here, air pollution is the introduction of chemicals, particulate matter or biological materials that cause harm or discomfort to humans or other living organisms, or cause damage to the natural environment or built environment into the atmosphere. Then a substance in the air that can cause harm to humans and the environment is known as an air pollutant. Now let us see what are the sources of air pollution. What are the sources of air pollution? What are the sources of air pollution? Here there are some sources of air pollution which can be divided into natural sources and anthropogenic sources. Under natural sources, volcanic eruptions, forest fires, sea salt sprays, biological decay, pollen grains, etc. comes. While under anthropogenic sources, thermal power plants, industrial units, etc. comes. So these are the examples of natural sources and anthropogenic sources. Now, how we can classify the air pollutants? So we can classify air pollutants in following ways. Here, air pollutants may be particulate or gaseous. On the basis of origin, they are divided as primary pollutants and secondary pollutants. Now let us see what are the primary pollutants. Here, primary pollutants are emitted directly from the point source. These are directly emitted from the point of source. Example, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, etc. While secondary pollutants are found by interaction of primary pollutants. For example, smog, ozone, etc. Then we will see what are the effects on human health. What are the effects on human health? So let us see first, main problems are related to the respiratory tract. Here main problems are related to the respiratory tract. What happens? Asthma and other allergic diseases are emitted. They are started from these air pollutants. And then second one is irritation of the eye, nose and throat. And in severe cases, they may be headache, nausea and loss of coordination. Then prolonged exposure can cause damage to the nervous system, digestive problems and in some cases cause lung cancer. It lowers our resistance to colds and pneumonia. Here carbon monoxide has affinity towards hemoglobin, which cause disturbance in transportation of oxygen, impairing our concentration, slow our reflexes and make us confused and sleepy. Sulfur dioxide in the air leads to disease of lung and other lung disorders such as wheezing and shortness of breath. Then chronic respiratory disease, lung cancer, heart disease, and even damage to the brain, nerves, livers, or kidney may be caused by these air pollutants. Let us see what are the effects of these air pollutants on the plants. Here, pollutants enter through stomata. They destroy chlorophyll and affect photosynthesis. Then cuticle is lost. What is cuticle? Cuticle is nothing but the wax layer on leaves of the plants. Then the next procedure is necrosis. What is necrosis? Necrosis is nothing but the damage to leaf structure. The next step is chlorosis. Chlorosis is nothing but loss or reduction of chlorophyll. Then abscission. Abscission means dropping of the leaf of the plants. Next step is apenasty, that is downward curling of the leaf. And last one is death. Death means death of the plants. What are the effects on animals and materials of these air pollutants? Here, because of these air pollutants, corrosion of metal surfaces and fading happens. Then sulfur dioxide and water form hydrogen disulfide. Because of that, corrosion as well as disfigurement of statues made up of limestone or marbles is done. Then air pollutants mix with rainwater and increase acidity, which results into the acid rain. Then ozone causes crackling of rubber. Now let us see what are the effects on environment. First one is visibility. Due to air pollution, visibility is lost. Because of what? Because of that, many accidents happens on the highways due to lack of visibility. Then pollutants in the presence of sunlight produce photochemical smog. Then emission of greenhouse gases tend to global warming. And next is ozone depletion. Now let us see how this air pollution can be controlled. First of all, we have to install some air pollutant control devices in the industries. Then we may use low sulfur coal, then regular engine tune-up, replacement of old more polluting vehicles, using mass transport system and bicycles etc. Then shifting to less polluting fuels, planting more trees, and no to firecrackers.